Hello everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. A very sad incident has just happened again, and this involves a couple, a husband and a wife. They are the ones that you can see there in the picture. The man's name is Olasukomi and he is 55 years old. Also, his wife Fisayo is 50 years old. They are both from Osun State, Nigeria. Guys, it's so shocking and painful to know how these people passed away. They were both found dead in their apartment just like that. And this is a couple that a lot of people had seen on the day before they died. They were all out there carrying out their normal business, healthy and strong. As usual, everybody will go back at the end of the work day in the evening. The next thing is for people not to see them at work, in church. Usually that's their routine for the day, and they called their cell phones. Nobody was responding. They decided to go to their house, and unfortunately that was when they opened the door and found this couple lying down on the floor of their dining room. But different speculations are coming up right now. One, Mr. Isaac, who is a neighbor there, said that there are possibilities that it could be fume, that's carbon monoxide coming out from generator, that this generator was turned on by their neighbor and it was placed close to the window of this couple's apartment, and the window of their own apartment was left open. And imagine that if it's really from the fume of this generator, obviously to get into the house. And it also depends on the time this happened. It was at night. The thing that is creating a lot of mystery with their death is because they were found dead on the floor of their dining room. That is where they eat. So how come, is it possible that they were awake and this fume just got to them and they didn't perceive it on time? People don't die like that with fume when they are awake. Definitely they will run away, or they would look for a place of safety to avoid the fume getting into their nose. When you hear generator had killed people or the fumes from generator has killed people is most times when they are asleep, but you barely hear that someone has died when he's awake from a generator fume. Secondly, the other speculation that is going around right now from their neighbors and other investigators are it could be food poisoning. And that is why the police command in Osun State is saying that they are going to carry out an autopsy to determine if it's from the food they had consumed or if it's from the generator fume. But friends, can we all analyze this together? If they are saying it's from the generator fume and they were found dead on the floor in their dining room, and which is in the living room where you have the dining room separate, they could just separate that, but it's still in the living room. Is it possible that the husband and the wife would fall asleep at the same time in their dining room? If it was in the bedroom, you would assume that, okay, probably they got tired and they fell asleep. Even if one was found asleep on the floor and the other on the bed, is still understandable because that's the bedroom. One person may be found doing something and will fall asleep, and the other on the bed and fell asleep. But the suspicion is coming up so much because they were both found on the floor of their dining room. Obviously, they were eating before they passed away. So how come that they are eating and generator fume is coming in? They wouldn't stop that food. It's not possible that they would just sit down there and be perceiving the carbon monoxide getting into them without doing anything about it. That is why deaths like these are always very, very mysterious. And a lot of speculations will keep on coming up until the autopsy result has been revealed. But at the moment, the results of the police and medical investigators over the allegation of poisoning, one may not also rule out the possibility that It could also be from the carbon monoxide from the generator. These are possibilities of the incident that may have contributed to their death. It's still sad and heartbreaking. Look at this young couple just living their life, and the next thing you hear is that they are both dead. This incident happened on the 1st of October. That's the beginning of the month. And today, as I speak with you, being Thursday, the couple have been laid to rest in Osun State, and they buried them in their own compound. Friends, it will shock all of you to know that this particular couple, they are both committed people in church. The man is a pastor and his wife is also a deaconess. A lot of people gathered around the compound today in tears and in great shock, seeing it as a very big mystery. And the name of the church they attend is Last Days Deliverance Miracle Ministries in Agbala, Irapada, Ilesha. That is the location of their church. It's really still sad and surprising to a lot of people. But as of today, a different turn has taken up again. They have a 13-year-old housemaid that lives in the house, and she has been taken in for serious interrogation because she's the only one in the house with the couple, and she is alive. Nothing happened to her, and that is why the police are now taking her for another interrogation so as to find out if probably there is something they can get from her that would help to know what really killed this couple. And sympathizers even describe the couple as people that are easygoing, they are hardworking, and they are God-fearing. And why people are still pained today is because they said that these people were seen very healthy and strong the day before they died. And they really want the police to ensure that they get to the root of these matters to determine what killed them. Friends, you can see large crowd of people gathered to take part in the funeral service, and that's the coffin of the couple there that has been laid to rest. It's really painful, and at the moment they are still saying that since the 13-year-old girl was alive, they want to know how come she didn't die. If it is a generator fume, it should have gotten to every part of the house, and how come it's just in the dining room where this couple were eating and now found dead. So there are so many mysteries behind this particular death of the couple, and that is why they are not leaving any stone unturned, like not ignoring the fact that the house help, who is 13 years old, was found alive in the house. Friends, as you see that sometimes things would happen, there are no answers, but when there's someone in the picture, that person would be held, not maybe held responsible, but at least they could see if they can get information from her. And they don't want to say whether she's part of it or she is not, but the main thing is the police said they are going to get back to the public as to what really caused their death. And you know, most times the autopsy is only way you can get answers to what has killed people. Look at how this life is. You're seeing someone today, the next minute you're hearing that this person is no more alive. And the couple case is so painful to a lot of people, their church members, neighbors around the house that saw them. Okay, and it's like, what is really happening? The other day was the Worry-born comedian, that's Bracken Face, that's his nickname, the name is well known for. He was found dead in his house, just like this couple. His own is they were all going around looking for him, unknown to everybody that this guy was already dead. They found him days later in his apartment. He was already decomposing. This is so sad. May the soul of Pastor Olasukomi and his wife, Deaconess Fisayo, rest in peace. May Almighty God console their entire family members, the church congregation, friends, family, everyone that knew them. May Almighty God console them all. It's really a heartbreaking and a sad news. At the moment, everybody is just keeping fingers crossed and waiting for the autopsy to come out so as to know what really killed the couple. Another painful thing about death is that If someone has passed away and you don't even know what has killed the person, especially to their own family members, they will be heartbroken until they know the cause of death. At least it will give them a little bit of closure with their dead family member. It's really, really sad. This life is unpredictable. Today you're seeing someone, the next minute you don't even know what would happen to that person. We'll all keep praying and asking for God's protection and guidance upon our lives as we move and live every day. We are not just certain of what will happen. Only God who knows what will happen the next minute. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. Thank you for coming up today. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video.